Hey guys, Kaanuu here, and I'm back here just doing a video for you guys. Today we're on my test world. There's been a lot happening on the server, a lot of things that I have to get you guys caught up on because I'll be honest, I haven't been doing a lot of videos on the server or in general, but I have been actively building a lot of things. I've been looking at a lot of breeding systems and things like that, but one thing I really wanted to test out today with you guys, or show you guys anyways, is a resetting fireplace system. Now, this was my first build. It's quite big, it's not very compact, and I actually just recorded a video right over here explaining how to build this entire thing, and realized that I have video capture turned off. So I'll give you a quick demonstration, and then I'm going to go through rebuild this again and give you guys a tutorial on how to make this. So what this is it's a combination of a few different circuits. It's got some T flip-flops in there, and it's got a Jeb Door. It's just a fireplace that will reset itself with a hidden secret door. So when you close the door, there are dispensers on the side here with fire chargers, which will dispense a fire charger onto the netherrack. Now, most of the videos that I've seen for this type of a setup requires you to open the door, walk over, put out the fire, light the fire, and then close the door. I'm lazy as hell. I don't want to do that, so I came up with this design. So click the button, it's going to open the door, pull down the netherrack, which puts out the fire. Now, because there's no more fire, we also have glowstone here to produce some light in replacement for it. And like you've already seen, when I close the door, it will then dispense the fire chargers, turning the fireplace back on. So I'm going to go over here, make another build of this, and show you guys how to make one of these. So first thing is the entire build is going to extend 5 blocks below your floor level. So first thing we want to do is build up 5 blocks. 4, 5, and I'm gonna make a little platform, because the first thing we're gonna build is the Jeb Door. Now, the Jeb Door is, I believe, 6 blocks wide. Anyways, I'm gonna build the platform 6 blocks wide to get started with. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a Jeb Door is just basically a flush to the wall hidden door that pulls back the block and then pulls those blocks to the side so that you can enter. Now, this one is a little bit different because it utilizes the bud switch mechanic. So it's really neat. I like how fluently it opens, and just how it looks. Now, it is a little bit more resource heavy in regards to pistons, so some people may not like that. So you can definitely substitute it for a standard Jeb Door. So first thing we do is we place 4 sticky pistons, 2 by 2, 1 block over. We place another 2 by 2 sticky pistons with your block of choice. This is going to be the backing to your fireplace. This time, actually, just because I haven't used this rarely ever, we'll do these. And then we do another set over here. Now, we're going to cover the entire top with our blocks. And right here, I just have to look at it really quick again. Yes. So right here on either side, directly beside our middle section, which is where we'll walk through, we put 2 sticky pistons with a block and a block, and then under here put 2 blocks there too beside these. We'll put another sticky piston. We can get rid of these now. And on the other side, we're also going to put 2 more sticky pistons. Sorry, 1 more sticky piston. 2 blocks there. on the top, we're going to put a block in the air here. We're also going to put a redstone repeater facing into the block on either side, set them to 2 tick delay, and then redstone repeater facing out of the block. We'll then place our redstone dust, and we're going to cover the entire center with redstone dust, and one in front of each of those repeaters. We're also going to put a redstone dust here, and a redstone dust here. And we'll just make sure you leave this block open, because these pistons will extend down. So we'll just give that a try. Lever here. And that's our Jeb Door. Now, what I do is right here beside where they come out, put 2 pieces of glowstone for lighting. This is optional, you don't have to. And then cover the roof with your block of choice. Okay. And then, now where they came out, so when they were extended, they came out to here. Right here, we're going to have netherrack. So we'll go down, and 2 blocks under, we want to put 2 sticky pistons. This is going to be the pistons that reset the fire on the netherrack. And we'll come back here. And 1 block away from the pistons, we're going to put a block, bring it out, and around. And we need to get our redstone torch. We're going to put a redstone torch here and here. So by default, these pistons are going to be extended until we supply them with power. Then they'll retract when they're powered. And then we get our nether rack and fill that in. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to build is we're going to build the T flip-flop. So if we go down underneath, and let's build that. Because I don't like playing with fire and I feel like things are going to catch on fire, I'm just going to stick with blocks. But we're going to come out here, build a little platform. And now, one thing we have to keep in mind is where our power source is going to be. So, for example purposes, I'm going to put our power source here, and I'm going to bring it down right now, actually. Alright, so this is going to be our input for the whole machine. So we're going to put a redstone repeater here. We're going to get our redstone dust. We can get rid of our netherrack now. Under here, we put redstone right across. And when that redstone receives power, it's going to turn off these 2 torches for a moment. And because we're powering it with a button, it's going to be just a slight power source. Button in. Yep. And that's enough to put out the fire. Now we'll come back below. So when we put the repeater, we also need to put a block in front of the repeater. In front of the block, we place a redstone torch, 2 redstone dust, and we're also going to put a redstone repeater, get rid of that one, on 4 tick delay. And then come over here and put another repeater on 4 tick delay. And then there, we get rid of these 2. Now, the next circuit that we're going to build, we're going to put a few blocks here. The next circuit is what's going to turn on the dispensers every 2nd tick. So right here, we're going to put a single block. We're going to put a redstone repeater on no delay. we're going to put a block right in front of that repeater, and then a redstone torch. Now, in front of that torch, we're going to put 2 blocks, and we're also going to put 4 more blocks total. So, now this torch is by default on until it receives power from the T flip-flop. Put 2 redstone dust here. Put a repeater on no delay. Then on this side, put a repeater on 4 ticks delay. And we're going to put a repeater facing in this direction on no delay, sorry, with a redstone dust here. Now, just to show you for example purposes what happens. So, I'm just going to use these lamps to show you. So, right now, next time I hit this, that's going to receive a tick of power. Now, as you notice, none of the circuit is activated right now. So when I hit it again, first thing it's going to do is lock that repeater, and then turn this repeater on. Since this was locked before it was powered, there's going to be no power going into that on the first hit. Now, when I hit it again, first thing it's going to do is turn that off. It will pull power from that, and then 3 ticks later, this will turn off, turning off the whole power source. So it's just a 3-tick pulse. And that happens every second time you push the button, based upon the T flip-flop state. So it's very reliable. Now, next thing that we have to do is build the encasement. So right here, we'll build a round again. Get rid of that. And right here is where our dispensers are going to be, because they need to be 1 block away from the netherrack. So 1 there and 1 there. And we'll put some fire chargers in it right now. Miscellaneous. There we go. So now that our dispensers are full, we're going to cover them up by building out 1 more. And what I do here, this is completely aesthetic, this is my personal preference. I put some iron bars in here. Completely just for looks. Now, what we want to do off of this circuit, so this is our output right here. We want to go down and underneath this circuit. Okay. And this circuit we're actually going to build that way a little bit. Okay. Now, this next part utilizes the mechanics of glowstone and how glowstone will let you send power straight up. Okay. That can actually be a solid block. We'll get our dust, run our output down here. Now, we're also going to take this same power source over to the other dispenser over here. Just right here. So we bring the power right here. Now, the reason why I'm moving it over a block is I'm going to end up putting a repeater right here. Okay. Because on that side, if we want the timings to be the same, so we're going to need a repeater to match that, because it's going to be more than 15 blocks to that other repeater. So we're going to add our redstone dust down, straight up to our repeater, sorry, our dispenser. And then we're also going to take this power source over to our other dispenser. And we're going to end up doing the same thing over here. So there's our dispenser. So we're going to build that over, and then build our chain of glowstone. Now, if you have a hard time getting glowstone or anything like that, you can replace these with half slabs of any type. And actually right there is where I like to add my repeater. Our power going up into that dispenser. Okay. Now, last thing that we have to do is take this power here and run it up to this here. And that's actually where I usually end up powering it, is right above the dispenser. We're going to end up having a chain of glowstone right here as well. Let's try that again. Knock out back and forth. There we go. And we'll actually add a repeater here because, again, it's going to be more than 15 blocks. So, with everything hooked up, this should be good to go, and we'll give her a test run here. So, that's it opening, and that's it closing. Just as simple, this will turn off every time. Now, one thing that I would mention on the back side of this, and I'm just going to show you an example on one side, you're going to want to make sure that you build yourself access to this dispenser. So if you have your wall, the wall is actually going to be here. You want to make sure that you have access to get through to the dispenser, and you can do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure that you have a way over there. And then you just come over here and you can fill this one as well. And if you want to set up a button on the back side, it's fairly simple. All you have to do is hook up anywhere into this redstone line. So for example, I could do this right here. Go over more. There we go. I'd actually do this. and that will close it from the back. So that's my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and rate, comment, subscribe, favorite would be greatly appreciated. If there's anything else you'd like built, just let me know and I'll do my best.